What is happening in Hollywood? From mind-bending movie mysteries to electrifying superhero comebacks, Tom's Spotlight is bringing you the absolute wildest updates you need to know. We've got Jeremy Renner dropping bombshells about his future and his next big role, and trust me, you are not ready for this. First up, Jeremy Renner is spilling the tea on his upcoming role in Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery. And get this, his character apparently has no clue who Jeremy Renner is. We're diving deep into how this mind-bending plot twist is even possible after that hilarious hot sauce gag in Glass Onion. Then, we're shifting gears to the Marvel Universe where Hawkeye himself, Jeremy Renner, is giving us a huge update on a potential Hawkeye, Season 2. After his incredible recovery, Renner is hinting that talks are still very much alive and he's ready to sling arrows again. Is a comeback on the horizon? And finally, we're unpacking everything Jeremy Renner has said about the possibility of Hawkeye, Season 2, including those intense salary negotiations and his passionate desire to explore more of Clint Barton's story. Stick around, you won't want to miss a second. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Jeremy Renner's Knives Out character has no idea who he is. Prepare to have your minds officially blown because Jeremy Renner is teasing a truly bizarre twist for his character in Rian Johnson's upcoming Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery. Despite his own famous face, Renner revealed his character, a sad doctor, has absolutely no clue who Jeremy Renner is. This comes after a memorable gag in Glass Onion, where Daniel Craig's Benoit Blanc encounters Jeremy Renner's artisanal hot sauce, leaving us all wondering about the meta-narrative. Renner himself admits he's as baffled as we are, stating his character isn't watching movies and is simply a dad in crisis. Will this be a simple look-alike situation, or is Rian Johnson cooking up another layer of genius confusion? The film is set to hit theaters on November 26th and Netflix on December 12th. The internet is buzzing, with fans debating the implications of this meta-casting choice and eagerly anticipating how Rian Johnson will weave this seemingly impossible connection into the fabric of the Knives Out universe. But the surprises don't stop there. What does this mean for his potential return as a beloved Marvel hero? Get ready for the latest on Hawkeye Season 2. Hawkeye Season 2 talks are still on, says Jeremy Renner. Big news for Marvel fans. Jeremy Renner is giving us a major update on the future of the Hawkeye series. After his life-altering snowplow accident in 2023, which resulted in 38 broken bones, the possibility of a second season seemed uncertain. However, Renner recently shared that discussions with Marvel Studios are actively ongoing, and he's feeling optimistic about reprising his role as Clint Barton. Renner, speaking at Florida SuperCon, expressed his enthusiasm for the character and the grounded nature of the Disney Plus series. He acknowledged the physical challenges of his recovery, but assured fans he's making progress and is determined to get back in shape to sling arrows again. He even hinted at past negotiations where he felt undervalued, having been offered half his original salary for a potential second season, a move he found disheartening but ultimately stood firm on. Despite these hurdles, Renner remains committed to working with Marvel when the timing and conditions are right, stating, "I'll always dance with Marvel. I'm happy to do Season 2 of Hawkeye. I love that character. I think there's so much for us to do." Fans have flooded social media with messages of support, celebrating Renner's resilience and expressing their excitement for a potential Hawkeye Season 2, hoping to see more of Clint Barton's journey. But before we get too deep into superhero talk, we need to revisit another intriguing project Renner is involved in. Could his Knives Out character actually be a meta-commentary on his own fame? Jeremy Renner's Hawkeye Season 2 salary standoff revealed. Fans have been eagerly awaiting news on Hawkeye Season 2 since the first season wrapped up, and Jeremy Renner himself is finally shedding some light on the situation. Following his serious snowplow accident in January 2023, which left him with numerous fractures, his return to the Marvel Cinematic Universe as Clint Barton was understandably in question. However, recent discussions have reignited hope, with Renner confirming that talks for a second season are indeed ongoing. At Florida SuperCon, Renner elaborated on his desire to continue exploring the grounded world of Hawkeye, emphasizing how much fun he had with the character and that there's so much more for us to do. He candidly discussed the physical demands of his recovery, assuring fans that he's on the mend and preparing to get back into action. More controversially, Renner revealed earlier this year that Marvel Studios had offered him half his original salary for a potential second season. He described this as an insult offer, questioning the logic behind paying him less when his recovery would require twice the effort. While he stated he had to defend himself and ultimately didn't see eye to eye with the penny pinchers on that deal, he remains open to returning if the terms are fair and the timing is right. He reiterated, "I'll always dance with Marvel. I'm happy to do season 2 of Hawkeye. I love that character." Supporters have rallied behind Renner, criticizing the proposed salary cut and praising his strength in advocating for fair compensation, while also expressing immense excitement for a potential return to the Hawkeye series. But speaking of mind-bending roles, Renner is also set to star in a new mystery that's raising some serious questions. What happens when your character doesn't even know who you are? Jeremy Renner, so much more for us to do in Hawkeye Season 2. Jeremy Renner is making it clear that his journey as Hawkeye is far from over. Despite the uncertainties following his severe snowplow accident in 2023, which left him with 38 broken bones, the actor is expressing strong optimism and a deep desire to return for Hawkeye Season 2. He recently shared his thoughts at the 2025 Florida SuperCon, indicating that ongoing discussions with Marvel Studios are promising. Renner reflected fondly on the first season of the Disney Plus series, describing it as a great opportunity to delve deeper into Clint Barton's character in a more grounded setting. He emphasized that he always wanted to do more of that stuff, and is actively working on his physical recovery to be able to sling arrows again and dive around. He confirmed his commitment to Marvel, stating, "I'll always dance with Marvel. I'm happy to do season 2 of Hawkeye. I love that character. I think there's so much for us to do." The actor also touched upon past salary disputes, where he was offered half his original pay for season 2, which he felt was an insult, given the increased effort his recovery would entail. While that particular negotiation didn't work out, Renner remains open to future collaborations if the conditions are right, noting that the timing will come. Fans are buzzing with anticipation, eager to see Renner back in action, and hopeful that Marvel and Renner can find common ground for a second season, celebrating his resilience and dedication to the role. But before we dive back into the world of superheroes, we have to talk about a mind-bending twist in his upcoming movie role. Is Jeremy Renner playing a character who is literally unaware of his own fame? And that's a wrap on today's Tom Spotlight. We've seen Jeremy Renner's bizarre, knives-out character twist, heard about the ongoing talks and salary drama surrounding Hawkeye Season 2, and got the inside scoop straight from the star himself. Don't miss out on any of the action, smash that like button, subscribe to Tom Spotlight for more exclusive updates, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a video. Plus, let us know in the comments which story you're most excited about. And for more daily content, follow us on all our social media channels.